Audiobook Chapter 2, My Great Escape to Kingdom Come. Chapter 2 I would entitle Destination versus Destiny. In the back of my mind, to actually relocate symbolizes victory. Usually when one takes a trait of overpowering self into another form of victory, you just kind of try not to lose too much relocating, but at the same time you just want to make major moves. Now if this is a business trip, leave it a business trip. If it's a getaway, leave it a getaway. If it's a vacation, leave it a vacation. If it's a final destination kind of place, hey, you might want to figure out what you're doing beforehand just to draw to a major conclusion. Somewhere in there, I figure the great outcome of destiny versus destination, I look into certain categories of relocating, and I see certain patterns. Certain patterns let's just say you get locked up and there's no AC, you could die that way. So you might want to just do your thing. And somewhere in there, I still keep thinking on this journey to my destiny, my heart gets lost in a matter of trying not to get lost. Some days you just fall in love with what you see. And growing up, I think that compares to a lot of my life, my lifetime's journey, that I grow up and I see all these destinations. But somewhere in there, I grew to become a man. I grew to become a part of that city or whatever it may be. I hear these calculations of steps, every graduated step, every calculated step. And it builds up to this omniscient, sunbeam light kind of glow that, hey, if God is still a God, He'll get me through this like He normally do. I just want to say, hopefully prayer works in that city. If it's not big on prayer, I ought to pick one that was. But if you just gotta up and leave, ain't got much of a choice, you might want to study yourself, stay inside, enjoy something good old AC. Follow your heart. Don't let nobody just judge you on simple calisthenics. Use your brain, dog. Look at how most people want to tell you how to live your life pertaining to the city. Of course, there's gonna be certain raves of crowdest and loudest surrounding audiences. But of course, in this audience, you still find this hard calculated piece that was a hard destiny, a hard goal, into where you were going. You found these articulated pieces of trying to go where you was going. And it kept going and kept going. And you kept going and kept going. So, hey, you reached your final destination. I guess you can let me out here. And somewhere in there, we just started over. We took much from nothing or less to greater, over, above, and beyond. And we measured up our teapots on the scale I guess the steam wins all the value. Kind of just like a partition to a ghost. Or X and O's love letters. Or a man to a rocket. Superstitious. Superpowers. Oh, yeah. Some 7-Eleven. Yeah, that 49.97 get on every time, but it may speak volumes in every city. Maybe just what you need to get your business off the ground. And that breaks down to like all type parts of just becoming one with your city, becoming one with America. And I found that like to be a very glorifying type thing. Not like terrifying, but like glorified. Like giving all praise to the Most High. That, hey, this is my day's journey. And if the Lord will, I continue on my journey to another destination and another. So I'm just stuck. Like Chuck. And that's a good articulated, like calculated degree of method of measurement into like the Libra scale of the zodiac signs of how people could get intertwined into one another, being like more masculine or more feminine or more equal or opposite attraction. That the laws of attraction of the universe say that just the most gorgeous people win. I guess you just gotta focus on being a very gorgeous soul. Somewhere in there, you gotta be beautiful to everything for it to leave you alone. And the more beautiful you were, the more I feel like the laws of attraction run the universe. Hey, if it's glorified enough, people will want to protect you or feel some type of way. At least if they could say or do something about it, they would. And even if it just wasn't the most glorious of like honorable, most valuable students of perfect key test scores of days, you still kind of like get this omniscient view of just no more having to look over your shoulder some days. That you wore your heart on your back and you just treated it like your cape. And your heart beat like a cape. And that's where you get both. That's where you get that me time, that quality fucking time.